Kigumi, as I've explained in previous videos, is a traditional Japanese construction technique that allows pieces of wood to be joined together without using nails or metal accessories. These pieces of wood are meticulously carved to fit perfectly before being assembled, making assembly and disassembly easy to repeat. This traditional method isn't just for building houses and structures, but everything from small boxes to daily furniture is made with Kigumi. The spirit of Kigumi has permeated throughout Japanese life, with rich forests, a deep appreciation for ancient trees, and various objects crafted through wood joinery. However, just by looking at the finished works, it's hard to truly understand the craftsmanship and aesthetics of Kigumi displayed under the skillful hands of the craftsman. I hope after watching this video, you'll get a glimpse of the beauty of this method. This is Mr.Kenji Suda, a woodworker with over 50 years of experience in joinery. He's also recognized as a holder of important intangible cultural properties. Let's check out how he makes a beautiful rectangular box using Kigumi.
Sasimono begins with processing wood materials to the appropriate thickness, length, and width. I use the saws and hand planes behind me to complete this. Then, I make a series of tenons on pair of materials, and on the other, a series of mortises. I assemble these by inserting one into the other. This summarizes the technique of Sasimono. We are deep in the world of Kigumi. The most fundamental principle of Sasimono is to make a square object perfectly square. However, this is quite challenging. Using these Sasimono techniques, I made the rectangular box in Japanese ash, finished in urushi lacquer. The most crucial thing when creating a piece of work is choosing the right material. It isn't enough to use any portion of wood. I select a specific segment from a particular type of wood that I think is most beautiful and best. Here, we have used wood from a Japanese ash tree, tamo. Japanese ash is an exceptional wood, being ductile and having a beautiful grain. I deliberately finished the wood with black urushi lacquer to enhance its grain. Opening the lid reveals a white box inside. I made this piece using sycamore maple wood from France. The box has 2 tiers, and the layer in between is a vermilion-colored material. This wood is from a Japanese pear tree. The vermilion band and the 4 corners of the lid's black grenadilla edges are both decorated with 1.5 millimeters inlays of silver-lipped and black-lipped pearl oyster. I have used black persimmon for the base plinth, the lowermost element. I used a secret miter dovetail joint to assemble the four corners for both the lid and inner boxes. On the interior side, you can find these intricate pins. Each pin has a trapezoidal shape, which are called dovetails. This joint is also used in Western countries, as it's very durable. But it's unusual to find them made at such a detailed scale. This is a rather Japanese characteristic. The inner box consists of edge-jointed sycamore maple and vermilion-colored wood. But I did not simply glue them together. I assembled them using a tongue and groove joint. I also assembled the black persimmon base plinth using a secret 10-end miter joint. A characteristic of Japanese woodwork is that very elaborate techniques and joint types lie beneath such concealed areas. We meticulously craft each piece, starting by carefully selecting materials, mastering each technique, and finishing it with wipe-on lacquer. This meticulous process endows each traditional craft object with beauty.